Hey guys, the FM Gaffer here, and welcome back to my British Steel Challenge here in Northern Ireland with Dundela. Now we're still in charge. It's the 15th of April. There's 2 games to the end of the season. There's a lot to decide today. So the transfers. I mean, I'm not really going to talk about any in particular, but I just thought I'd just show you in case you're interested. There's always transfers going on. There's always people trying to nick our players because they're all on non-contracts, and there's always people that I'm trying to sign on non-contracts. But yeah, most recently, between the last episode and now, it's sort of been I think this to this. So yeah, we've signed some good. All of these probably are first team players. They've just been coming to strengthen some part of the side. But one person I actually do want to talk about in detail is this guy, Colin Smith. He was actually with us. He was one of our best central defender. Queen's University Belfast, who are winning the league, nabbed them off us 3 days before their game, and then I immediately offered him a contract back. He was willing to listen as long as I gave him a huge pay rise, and then he joined us the day before the match, and then played in the match, and I think got like a 7 rating or something, so did quite well. We did actually lose that game though, however. And also James Lavery scored a hat-trick scored 2 against me in this match, and as a result, he was called to my attention. And I realised that he was like second top scorer in the league, so I thought I'd make a cheeky offer for him. I was amazed that he accepted it. He's come in and done very well with 2 goals in 3 games since joining. And yeah, that's McComble's a goalkeeper. There's a couple of midfielders here. Yeah, someone who was it? McBride was nabbed by Larn in a higher division. McAllandon, I was fine with him going the left back, and then Colin Smith we just talked about. Macklin I just released myself. So let's get into the fixtures now. Obviously, there's been a lot. We're going through the save quite rapidly. So the last episode, I can't actually remember who we played. It was around the turn of the year, or wasn't it? Was it Warren Point? No, it was before that, wasn't it? It was Cliftonville Olympic. There you go. So we lost that one, but we have had a pretty good second half of the season. I am going to take away the friendlies. You can pause now if you want to see how we did in the friendlies. But yeah, they just really annoy me that they're on this screen, but I still think they're worth doing. So where are we now? Cliftonville Olympic. So yeah. After that, we went back into the league and managed to lose 3-1 against Donegal Celtic here. Halliday gave us the lead in this one, but Devine, Todd and Carson got 3 goals to Donegal Celtic to give them the win, all in the space of about 15 minutes. We then got this draw against Warren Point in the Irish Cup. Pretty good. Warren Point in the division above, I believe, or maybe even 2 divisions above, actually. No, 2 divisions above is the Premier League. So yeah, they are in the division above. They took the lead. We got a penalty through Gurley, our centre-back. And we managed to take it to a replay, which again was a close one. We went 2-0 down through 2 Stephen Murray goals. Ross Craig did get one back for us, but it was too little too late, and we went out of our last cup competition. So it allowed us to focus on the league, and as you can see, we've been in pretty good form lately. First of all, good away victory against Lisbon Distillery. They're up there in the league, about 5th or so, 4th, at least at the time. I don't know where they are now. But yeah, we managed to actually have a look quickly. So where are they? Okay, they're about 8th now, so that's quite far down. But yeah, the league's very tight. We managed to win this one 1-0. Michael Heron with the only goal of the game, our captain, the 24th minute. They did get man sent off, which did help. Another tight away victory, this time against Banbridge Town. They're pretty high up as well. They're 5th, as you can see there. Yeah, another fantastic victory. We defended really well and managed to get a winner 6 minutes from time to get us the victory on this occasion. Then we faced top of the league Queens, who I told you about. As you can see, James Lavery scoring against us here twice. Brown own goal actually gave us the lead in this one, but they came back well. We did, however, play pretty well in this match. Though no ratings over 7, which I think is kind of mean, but yeah, they were better than us on the day. Now, after this, the board had a board meeting, and I've had a few that I've managed to sort of escape from without any sort of punishment so far this season. But basically, they said in the last 5 games, you've got to get 10 points or you're going to lose your job. So that's one of the things that's up in the air about this episode. In fact, that's probably the most important thing, whether we keep our job here at Dundela. I would actually really love another season because, as you can see, we've been in great form recently. It feels like the team is finally clicking, and it would be sort of sad to leave it there. But yeah, since then we've been in pretty good form. Against Newry City AFC, we won 4-1. McCord, Lavery, Rui and Jones with the 4 goals. They got on back late on. Then a fantastic 3-2 win against Newington here. We went 2-0 up through Lavery and Jones. Got pegged back to 2-2 through O'Neill and O'Hanlon, but we managed to get the winner. 91st minute, Nathan Jones popping up. Fantastic victory that one was. However, against Bangor, I was expecting my third win to get 9 points out of the 15 and then just had to have to get a draw in the last 2 games, which would have been put us in good stead. But Bangor came out firing. Bangor trying to save themselves from relegation. They took the lead through Patton. We managed to get the equaliser through Jones in the second half. But we couldn't get that winner, and as a result, we're going to have to get 3 points from these final 2 games if we want to keep our jobs. If we do look at the league, we're currently in 11th place. We have been up to 10th once so far, but as you can see, it's a very tight league, so we actually have the potential to finish 7th if everything goes perfectly today. That's unlikely, but yeah, hopefully we can maybe finish like 9th or 8th. All I'm looking for is the win. Hopefully we can keep our jobs. We're actually still not safe from relegation if we lose both quite heavily. I mean, I'll have lost my job anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, and Bangor obviously win. Bangor have already played this weekend and they lost 4-2. So, oh, actually no, they've been relegated. No, they still haven't been relegated. So yeah, all we need is a point in this game to avoid relegation. But we're looking for that win. Yeah, the tactic is still I think it's exactly the same as last episode. This has been working really well for us lately. This particular team, I've been playing my first choice 11 as much as possible, which I think I've been guilty of not doing previously. Still, match fitness is a problem. As you can see, match sharpness is not particularly great for anyone. But yeah, this is the team we're going to go out with. We've got Jack McLaren in goal, the young goalkeeper. Brian Martin, a relatively recent new signing, 49 years old. Yeah, there's a lot of golden oldies in this one. Depreciating all the time, but such good attributes for this level that I had to bring him in. He's been playing well recently. Colin Smith at centre back, another great player. He was the one that went to Queens and then came back. Heron, our captain, at the other centre back. Canning at right wing back. Doesn't play that particularly well, but is got good attributes for it. McGarrigan, who's been very good at left wing back for us. McCord at deep line playmaker. Obviously, McManus, I think it was stolen off us. But McCord's been doing a good job, as has McDonough in when needed. He's another new signing. Aaron Keenan at centre mid. He's been great all season. You can see, 6.75 actually isn't that great, but he has been very consistent, particularly of late. As you can see, 19 appearances, one of the leading appearance makers. Rui at attacking mid. Yeah, he's been really solid all season. He's been keeping Hoey out of the side. Andrew Hoey, who's barely had a sniff of an appearance because Rui's been playing so well. And then James, who's worked his way back in the side because it was Craig and Lavery for a while, but Craig hasn't been at the races particularly lately. Nathan Jones started scoring again, so it's been good. So Jones will partner Lavery up front, Snodden in goal, Gibson, Halliday, Ross Craig and McGarry to come on for the bench. We've got options. Actually, I'm going to take off McGarry for Kieran Mallon. And yeah, we'll leave it like that. So yeah, let's get into this game now and submit the team. Brian Martin is out of match sharpness. Everyone pretty much is. We'll send the assistant to the channel interview. Okay, so they're playing a 4-4-2. Sport and Leisure Swifts are... Where are they in the table, actually? We can secure our survival 1 more point. Okay, no. Okay, they're not happy. Well, they did, but they weren't unhappy, but they weren't happy. Match analysis. Okay, where are... Sport and Leisure Swifts? They're currently 4th in the table, so this is going to be a tricky one. But hopefully we can get the win. That would be great. We've been getting wins against this sort of team lately. We've only lost to top of the league recently. Good pitch. And yeah, let's just go into the game and try and get the win. McGarrigan on the ball early, looking for Lavery. Doherty does well and plays it back to Smith. And there you go, that's the end of the highlight. We're on the ball with Rui here, well won back by Keenan. Lavery into Keenan. Out to Nathan Jones. McCord now. Keenan. Back to McCord. We play a ball through. Instead he takes a shot and it's parried over by Smith. Good early pressure from us. Dundela. Martin now with the ball in. McGowan misses it. Comes to Keenan. He just dribbles it off for some reason. That's this level for you, I guess, as I said in a couple of episodes ago. Aaron Canning, McCord, Keenan, Rui. Around the corner, Lavery. I thought he was going to go through and got and we've missed the header there, and Lynch is in and he just flashes a shot wide. There we go. That is a good show of Sport and Leisure's counter-attacking what they can do to us on the counter if we make any mistakes, as Lavery's free kick goes out for a corner. Lavery's actually been pretty good at free kicks. He scored 1 or 2 direct ones already for the club. Actually, think it's 1, but he always goes on target. Like, a lot of free kicks just go ballooned over, but he managed to get them on target more often than he doesn't. As Rui plays to Canning, McCord, Keenan loses it to Doherty, and Swifts come forward. Dunlop now. Doherty with the header just over the bar. Good chance for them. It looks like we're having the most chances so far, but they're having the better ones, as Coleman now wins that. Doherty. Dunlop into Lynch. Lynch. Out to Dunlop. Into Donaldson, just wide of the target, and they are looking pretty good right now. McGowan coming forward now. Donaldson. We look a bit Where at the back? Donaldson, it hits the bar. Dunlop, Smith can clear. It comes to Coleman though. Dunlop, McGarrigan does well. Diane, and we managed to get it clear. Coleman now with a throw into Dunlop. They're creating loads of opportunities and they've already taken the lead. Gargan with the goal. I'm going to do a team talk and just tell the team to concentrate. Okay, I can't do it in time. That really annoys me. I should just pause it. But yeah, Coleman throws it into Dunlop. Dunlop turns and gets the cross in, and Gargan at the back post is free. And I'm just going to say concentrate. Hopefully we can get a goal straight back here, as there is an instant highlight as Jones kicks up to Rui. Heron, hopefully it's at least our way. We don't want them getting a second straight away. McCord comes back to Keenan. McCord into Rui. Rui up to Nathan Jones. Back to Rui. Keenan. Lavery. Rui hits a shot, and it was actually... There wasn't a lot of pace on it, but it was going to the top corner. Smith had to save it. Martin now with a corner, and that's a poor corner, and it's gone out for a goal kick. McGarrigan now. Keenan. Back to McGarrigan. Coleman. McCord does well. McCord into Canning. Canning, that's, don't know where he's going with that. And Coleman cuts out easy. Dunlop. Coleman. Heron wins the header there. Coleman, blocked by Keenan. Lavery now. On the ball. Keenan into McCord. Up to Rui. Rui plays the ball through to Jones. He comes out, and now McCord. Out to Canning. Canning, can he get a ball? And he shoots, and it goes in! Surely he couldn't have meant that. There you go. It says scores a total fluke in the text commentary there. And we'll now see this in 3D. There you go. McCord out to Canning. What? It must be a cross attempt, but it's just gone in, and we are level in the most fortuitous circumstances there. Dundela 1, Sport and Leisure Swifts 1. Gargan now. Donaldson. McGowan hits the shot, and it's just over the bar. As it stands, it looks like we're leapfrogging Moyola Park into 10th place, but this draw means nothing to us in terms of keeping our job, as Lavery hits a free kick over the bar. Yeah, even if we get 2 draws in these final 2 games, it still won't be enough, so we need a win at some point. Keep going out there and you can still win today. Come on. We got lucky with that equaliser. Hopefully we can score a goal that is just of us playing well, and we can get the win. Keenan, Rui, Smith, McCord. McCord into Rui. Rui, Doherty wins it, but Smith, we get it straight back. Keenan into Joe. Oh, okay. End of highlight. Gargan with the free kick, blocked by McCord, and it's gone out for a throw to Sport and Leisure Swifts, and that's the end of that. Coleman now with a throw. Rui wins it into Nathan Jones. Nathan Jones back to Rui. Into McCord. McCord now. It's going nowhere. Plays it back to Heron. Heron up towards McGarrigan, but they win it back. Lynch now goes back, and we're giving good pressure, but he does well and finds McGowan. McGowan into Donaldson now. Donaldson, that's a great ball into Gargan, and Gargan hits the post, and Garrigan clears. I thought he was going to sort of sweat that there. In for an open goal for the man in the middle, but he chose to go alone, and he was pretty close hitting the post. Dighton with a header just over the bar. We are really up against it. Sport and Leisure showing their quality right now. Gargan with a corner, and Lynch heads it in, and they are annoying goals to concede, because I mean you can't really do anything about them. Gargan with the ball in, Lynch heading it past the goalkeeper, and that is 2-1. And we're going to make a tactical change now. I did see that someone had like abysmal... Okay, no, maybe not. They're just quite poor morale. Morale has been quite bad recently, but you'd expect that considering we're meant to be up there in the league and we're just not. But yeah, one change. Who's not playing particularly well? Jones is not having the best game. Halliday scored in a recent friendly and he did quite well, so I'll bring Halliday on. Also, Heron's not having the best of games at all. We'll bring on Gibson, and we'll do that for now. I'm trying to focus more on my substitutions for who's not playing well rather than who's just tired, as you know, everyone's going to be quite tired as Bal comes forward, and a matter of percentages doesn't really make a difference. As Donaldson into Kelman. Doherty, I might go attacking fairly soon, because we do sort of, like, a draw means nothing to us other than avoiding relegation, but it looks like we're going to do that anyway. It's Keenan to McCord, McGarrigan, Keenan, McCord, Lavery, Rui, back to Lavery. That was a chance. It was blocked in the end, out for a corner. I am going to go attacking now. Martin whips in the corner, Dunlop heads away. But yeah, we've got to sort of chase this game a bit, or as much as we can. Gargan now with I think it was a free kick, not a corner. Doherty back out to Gargan. McLaren there at the front post to deny it, but it goes out for another corner. Dunlop with the ball in. Gibson heads away, and Halliday gets there. Halliday, can he hold up? He does hold up really well. Into Lavery now. Lavery finds Halliday again. Halliday into McGarrigan. Can he swing in a ball? He wins the throw, but yeah, it's the end of the highlight. Smith now gives it away to Doherty. Poor from him. Prenter now gives Gargan in, and the right wing back is not getting back at all, and Bal scores, and that's pretty much that. We are unlikely to come back for a win here. and I think Sport and Leisure are just going to take the victory, and it means that it's going to be down to our last game. Wait, what have I done? Okay, no, okay, standard. Yeah, we want standard. Prenter now. Martin into Donaldson. Prenter. Donaldson. I mean, I'd take a draw. If we get one goal, then obviously I'll go attacking and try and get the draw, because we do want to avoid relegation above all else. Even if we are not at Dundela at the end of the season, it'd be nice to sort of keep them up. I guess, I don't know whether that would affect my reputation at all, but yeah, Coleman now into Hand, back to Donaldson. Blocked, and Keenan. Bradley clears, Lynch, and the highlight ends. Gargan now. Even when they're attacking, I just want the highlight to keep continuing, but because hopefully we could get it off them and go attack there. I might as well go attacking for the last couple minutes, and we'll make our final change. McCord looking quite tired and not having the best game, but there's not really anyone to come on for him. We've got left wing back. Yeah, we'll bring off McGarrigan. Yeah, for Kieran Mallon, give Mallon a game, as it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Bell, Donaldson, Gargan with the sort of cross shot, and McLaren is equal enough to it and can clear. Rui on towards Lavery, it comes to Lynch, and Hand now on the ball. Coleman gets it forward to Lynch. McCord with a good challenge. Smith gets it forward. Lavery heads it on towards Halliday. McGarrigan, Rui, Doherty does well. Lynch now with the shot, and it's over bar. Yeah, it's just going to peter out here, I think, 3-1. I mean, we put in a spirited performance, got the goal back, got the equaliser, and looked alright. And Lavery with a chance there, nice play. But yeah, it's going to rely on us beating... Can't actually remember who we have now next week. I think, is it Tobermoor? I feel like it's Tobermoor. But yeah, Sport and Leisure are a good side. With this win, going up to 3rd in the table. So yeah, by no means a disgrace losing to them. But yeah, we much would have preferred the win, particularly in these circumstances. But there you go, 3-1. I'm now going to skip forward to the next game against, it's not Kilmarnock. Got a couple of friendlies, there's about 2 weeks in between, and I've got it to save after matches. But yeah, I'll join you for the next game, whoever it's against. So see you guys in a second. Hey guys, we're back for this second game of the episode and our final of the season, and perhaps with our tenure with Dundela. We have to win to keep our job, and we have to get a point, perhaps not even that, to keep from relegation. It's the last day of the season. They came up with one of those team meetings that you think that you should do at the start of the day. So like, we can stay up if we just get one more point, so let's do it, or something like that. And yeah, it never goes well, so I probably shouldn't have done it in the end, and as a result quite a few people have abysmal morale. But Michael Halliday has some good morale, so that's why he's getting a start today. So yeah, this is going to be the team that we play. It's very similar to the one that we played the other day. Snodden comes in goal for McLaren. Gibson, Smith and Brian Martin are the 3 centre-backs. No, wait, no, they're not. Yeah, they are. Aaron Canning at right wing back, McGarrigan at left wing back, McCord and Keane in the middle of midfield, Rui behind Halliday and Lavery up front, bench of McLaren, Heron, Collins, Jones and Gurley. I'm actually going to take Gurley off for Ross Craig, where is he? There. And we're going to submit the team, get into... Oh, we actually did make one signing between now and the last episode. I think it was this guy, James McKenna, has come in, central midfielder, just as a bit of backup. But yeah, I was sort of thinking for next season a little bit. Hopefully we're still at the club then. We also signed another guy. I think he's probably in the under 18s. No, maybe not. I think he doesn't join until the end of the season. So yeah, this is going to be the team. Let's just get into it and pray to God that we get the win today. We are favourites, surprisingly. Tobermoor it was in the end. They're in 6th place currently. We could go as high as 8th if we win and get a 5-goal swing against Lisbon. But if we win any sort of win, even like a 1-0 and we don't deserve it, I would be so over the moon. I'm expecting to see a much better performance. That does good. Okay, we need to sort of raise morale, so let's just go in here with some I have faiths. And yeah, that's done a bit. Look, Halliday is good, but yeah, it's not looking good for the other people. But hopefully we can nevertheless get the win. Everyone's fit. We've got full fitness in all of our players, 97 and above I think it was at the start, so that's good. Glasgow with a free kick already for Tobermoor. I'm just going to go straight from the off, concentrate. Let's just try not to concede early. More into Corcoran, more Glasgow, and that's a poor pass from Glasgow out for a goal kick to us. Sport and Leisure already head against Donegal Celtic, so clearly they're in good form. It was probably going to be quite tricky to beat them. Probably why we lost in the end. Aaron Canning now on the ball for Dundela. Martin with a stupid ball, but it comes back to us. McCord. Canning through to Rui, to Halliday. It's blocked and Glasgow clears. Hopefully Halliday can be our hero today. He hasn't played a huge amount this season, but he impressed in a friendly the other day, in a couple of friendlies recently, sorry. And yeah, he's got good morale, so that's just pretty much why I picked him for today's game. And yeah, if he can be like the goals, if he's like scores the winner or something, then that would be great. But we're already behind and it's not looking good. Tobermoor have been the better team so far. You can see that from the stats, and they've had majority of the possession, the more shots, and they get the goal there. Snodden perhaps could have done better, but yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh no, I'm gonna go counter from now on, and hopefully we're away from home, so counter should hopefully mean that we can hit them. We can be a threat on the counter, obviously, and Rui clears that out there. Counter is really our only option now, as Tobermoor are beginning to dominate. They're getting a lot of possession. Parkhill almost gives them a 2-0 lead, and we really need to back our ideas up because we need at least 2 goals. Anderson heads that away. Sorry, our defender heads away. Glasgow. Graham to the back post. Parkhill with the header. Come on, what's happening? I'm going to say show some passion. They look uninterested. Lavery with a free kick. See if he can spark a comeback. If that goes in, we're looking good. I have said aggressively show some passion. A lot of people looking disenchanted, which is probably because of my team talk beforehand. But I really hope we can get back into this game, as Glasgow has a corner now for Tobermoor. It's Lamont. It's a penalty. Brian Martin handballed it. And as it stands, it looks like we're going to get relegated. And not relegated, we're going to get sacked. As Corcoran puts that away. And we are 2-0 down. It's going to be a mighty, mighty effort for us to get back into this game. Come on, lads. I know I've not been the best manager. I'm disappointed with the defending as well. There you go. Oh, they look stressed. I can't do anything right now. I'm going to go attacking. Let's just give it our best shot. And, yeah, it's not looking good, though. Canning on the ball. Rui. If we can get a goal in the next, 5-10 minutes, this could be on, but I just can't see it. McGarrigan now. That's a poor throw. Just throw it to our own men, for God's sake. Smith plays over the top, though. Lavery in. And he's tackled. Come on, you've got to do better there, Martin. Come on. Parkhill. No, it wasn't Parkhill. Moore, sorry. On the ball into Anderson. Anderson into Corcoran. Good tackle, McCord. And Canning. Can he find one of our men? He does. Keenan plays it through to Lavery. Lavery, why are you shooting there? Just roll it into Halliday. For God's sake, make some... I swear I was looking at the squad depth screen the other day. Not the squad depth, squad report screen, and we're 3-0 down. We're going to lose. And, yeah. We're going to get sacked, and we're going to be on the job hunt again. Keenan. McGarrigan. If that goes in, I have a little bit of hope, but not really. We can only hope that the board forget about their promise thing. As long as we avoid relegation, maybe? I mean... I actually really wanted to stay with Dundela, but it's not going to happen. We're getting relegated here. I'm going to go for the game. I'm going to push McGarrigan and Canning up to wingers. And, yeah, we just got to go for this game. Actually, I put them on support. We'll go with that. This is not good at all. We're going to get sacked. It's not going to... I mean, this was always going to be an unsuccessful season, considering we were meant to win the league. But... I really thought when we had that purple patch a couple of weeks ago that we were going to at least keep our job and stay up. But, oh, we've got a goal. Okay, James Lavery scored with 10 minutes left. Actually, how are Bangor doing? We're definitely staying up, so that's good to see. But yeah, let's try and get 3 more goals in the next 10 minutes. That'd be great. Glasgow on the ball now. Brown, Parkhill. It could be another one for Tobermoor here. Kelly hits the shot. Snodden with the... save and out for a corner. Anderson with it. He finds Kelly on the edge of the box. Kelly, that's a great tackle from Rui. Good commitment there. Kelly, Anderson, Glasgow hits it over the bar. But yeah, Bangor are losing, so it does look like we won't be relegated, which is good for the football club. Glasgow into Anderson to Brown. Brown to Keane, sorry, and it's 4-1 Tobermoor. And if you weren't absolutely sure we were going to lose, you are now. We are going to crash out of this. Not crash out. I was thinking it was like a cup competition, but it's a job. We are going to get sacked here, And yeah, it's kind of sad because I was really enjoying this job. Though Lavery could make it respectable, although he does not. It's well saved, but he could have done much better with the finish. Martin now Donaldson with clear. It looks like we're going to be having a job hunt at the end of this episode. So I don't know if that excites you at all. As Brown probably should have given Toby Moore a 5-1 lead there. Snodden now with the goal kick. Looks at Lavery, but yeah, it's just there's no point anymore. I just sort of want to put me out of my misery and blow the final whistle, ref. Come on, there's 30 seconds left. Lavery, that's a shit pass, and hopefully that'll signal the end of the match. Come on, Keane to Forgrave. Rui wins it. Corcoran gets it forward towards Brown. But there you go, full time here at Fort William Park. An awful defeat. I'm not happy with the result, but they don't care. They're getting rid of me, so they're going to be happy. And we finished 11th. I mean, it's not last. We did have some good form in there. We hopefully, I kind of want to stay in Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland should really be the first sort of country that you complete in this, because it is going to be difficult. Because a lot of clubs might think, if I win the Premier League and then I want to take a job in the second or the third division of Northern Ireland, they might be like, oh, well, there's no point in you coming here because you're just going to move on to a bigger club, or that's how they're sort of going to see it. But yeah, we do get sacked. The good news is that this is the time of year where everyone gets sacked, so it shouldn't be too hard to find a new job. There you go, Dendella sack Rickwood. There, that's annoying. Gainsborough and Dartford already some interesting opportunities. But yeah, if we just look at the job centre, I mean, we've got some Scottish Championship teams, but yeah, that's a bit ambitious. We're going to go for Margate already, because they're just in the bottom division of England. Maybe England is the way to go. Maybe get up to the conference or so, and then maybe move on to a different country. It's going to be difficult to sort of balance out this sort of save. But yeah, it's going to be a tricky one. But I'm now going to go search for a job, and I'll join you back when I have one. Games. Why didn't they show? Oh, they probably got relegated. Yeah. Is that in the relegation zone? League table. Yeah. So Gainsborough got relegated, so that's why I can't apply for a job, because it go out of the amount of leagues that you need. So yeah, there we go. I'm now gonna cut and join you for when I have a new job. Alright guys, we're back here, and it seems like we've got a job. I did apply for 2 jobs. Ards was the first one, and they are in the Premiership, and they did offer me a job interview. I didn't actually realise they were in the Premiership. I thought they maybe had just got promoted, because I didn't really I knew there were a load of team called I knew there were loads of teams called Ards, and different sort of some were called Ards Rangers or something like that. But yeah, this was actually the Premiership team, and surprisingly they actually did give me an interview, but I did decline it because I really don't want to go to a top division club when I need to win the divisions below and the cups below and stuff. But yeah, we've applied for a job in Margate, which is obviously on the east coast of England. They're in the Vanarama South. You may recognise some lower league players there. I'm getting some throwbacks there, particularly Akin Dayini, though I think there are a few of them. But yeah, he used to play for Tottenham, my favourite team, obviously. But yeah, they have a couple of players that are not British, which is a shame. We'd have to get rid of them. Although I think I am going to count, I don't know whether you're meant to, but I'm going to count sort of partial nationalities as so yeah, other nationalities English. So this guy Al Bangura could stay in theory. I'm guessing at this level quite a lot of them will be, well, most of them will be half English. Yeah, this guy's half English, Sam Cox. Although I'm not sure whether I should do it like that actually. Maybe I should just look at the reported nationality, sort of how they declare English again there. So yeah, I don't know what I do vis-a-vis those certain players, but yeah, Margate are an option. I'm going to delay it. Hopefully they agree to it, and just keep looking around for one more week, and then when it comes back to us, I'll probably accept it then if we haven't got another option. I just want to wait because I assume at this point sort of some managers' contracts will come out also when the season turns around, and the clubs that get promoted into the bottom divisions, because I sort of do want to stay in Northern Ireland. So yeah, we've got the job at Margate if we want it. I'll have a look at sort of apartments and stuff when we actually come to accept it. But yeah, for now I'm going to just look for some other jobs, so I'll join you with any further developments. Alright guys, we're about to take the job at Margate. First of all though, we've got to find ourselves a house. So £375 a week times by 4 is £1,500 a month. So I've put a cap of about £600 a month. But we found a nice one here for £400 a month, which is pretty good. Very near the train station, so if you want to go home at any point, you can just hop on the train. Also good for away games, and also it's literally right around the corner from the ground, as you can see here. There it is, and it's actually on the seaside, so we can go, and right next to a golf course, we can have lots of leisure activities as well. So it looks like we're going to be living the high life on the beach at Margate. So yeah, let's jump back into Football Manager, and yeah, we're going to go finalise that deal, and we're going to join Margate Football Club for our second job of the save. Margate hire Rickwood as manager, all that stuff. Dundela was subject to considerable criticism. I don't know what he's talking about. In December, following a humiliating defeat at the end. Oh wow, that was the one that you guys saw. Wow, I didn't think they were going to throw that back in my face, but okay. Let's do the meetings and stuff. Yep, I'd love to learn about the club. I'd love to talk to the journalist. I really wouldn't. Day-to-day running the team. Yes, I would love a report. That would be lovely. Let's do a backroom staff meeting. Let's get him to do all the friendlies. Let's get him to do all the training. Yeah, and let's get him to do the opposition instructions. There you go. So we'll do thanks to your outcome out of this, and we'll go to our normal, I'll go to our next news item. So the squad, as I haven't actually looked at it before accepting, actually no, that's a lie, I did briefly, obviously, because I had to look at the nationalities, but I didn't look at how good anyone was. So if we look at our reports, we've got our assistant manager here. We've got, looks like some good players. We've got 22-year-old Barney Williams here, on loan from Braintree Town of the conference. They might have been promoted or something, I don't know. No, they finished 18th. Oh no, they finished 3rd. Is that this season? No, they finished 18th in the end in the National League. But they have been quite high previously. Not really a good season for them. But yeah, we've got this guy on loan. Oh wait, is he on loan now? No, sorry. So a lot of these people will run out soon. Oh no, 2016, 2017. Yeah, no, sorry. At the end of this month, this guy runs out of contract. So do we need to sign him? I don't know. Is he that good? He's a right back. He's a defensive fullback, which I'm not particularly keen on. I prefer my fullbacks on attack, essentially. But it looks like he can play there as well, pretty well. Quite versatile. Maybe someone will look at. I won't do anything for now. Our best player that actually belongs to us is this guy, Daniel Akindaini, a striker, but can also play right wing. He's a target man, really good heading, good all-round stats, good finishing as well. 4-star with the potential. He's only 21, so he could improve still. Looks like a decent player. Manny Parry, centre back here, looks fairly decent. Got some good stats on him, and yeah, 4-star with a little bit more potential. Matthias Firmino here, he's a left winger, so we're sort of leaning to the sort of 43 one. He has amazing pace. Matthias Firmino, has he played for? Yeah, I thought Firmino, sorry. I thought I remember someone like that playing for West Ham, because someone in my family supports West Ham, so I've been to a couple of games, and I think I saw him in a pre-season friendly away at Wickham at some point. But anyway, Sam Cox is next up. This guy is defensive midfielder, but can also play central midfielder. Wow, he has some excellent mentals. Bravery 19, determination 16, leadership 16 team. He looks like he's going to be our captain. However, this guy is Guyanese and maybe one that we might have to get rid of in the end, which is really annoying because look how good those mentals are. I will have a look on the website and see for the British Steel Challenge whether we're meant to whether we're allowed sort of partial nationalities. Moving on though, Seth Owens, he's English and he is on loan from Wimbledon, obviously a League One club now. 3.5-star abilities with potential, 18 years old, but that I'm guessing is ending at the end of the season. But again, we could possibly approach to sign him. Looks like a very good centre back, so maybe something we'll do, particularly jumping reach and strength wise. Though his heading's not great, so I don't know what he uses his jumping reach for. Next up, Michael Thalsitis. He's English, he's 3.5-star, 4.5-star potential, defensive forward, but can also play target man, can also play centre back. Wow. Yeah, does have really good all-round stats, really. Only a couple of things let him down, but like long throws and corners, they're set pieces, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it looks like a very good all-round player, that guy. We got Matt Johnson here, another ball-winning midfielder. Again, really good mentals, 3.5-star ability, English, looks like a decent player. Al Bangora is a Sierra Leonean, so might not be able to hold on to him. Again, yeah, some really good mentors in this squad. Who was the other guy? It was Sam Cox. Sam Cox and Bangora we might have to get rid of, though. Who are the people? I should probably like just sort of outline them. So if we just click on them here, this sort of seems like I'm being like Donald Trumpy, just being like singling out the foreigners to get rid of them. But it's the challenge. Please don't judge me. As we move on to Danny Fitzsimmons here, good left back. I think actually he looks better as a centre back. Yeah, he's got good heading, good jumping reach. Looks like a fairly decent player as a backup. He's Irish, so he's definitely allowed. Next up, Aaron Tumwa. He's Antigua and Barbuda, another one. Like again, a very decent centre back. We have quite a plethora of them, so it might not be the end of the world if we have to get rid of him. Luke Moore up next is he can play all across the attacking midfield positions, but best as a shadow striker. Really good finishing and composure. Looks like he could be decent there if we play him there. 3-star as well, not bad. Elliot Buchanan, we've inherited a very good squad so far from what I've seen. He's a striker, though it looks like, he's more natural on the left wing, even though he's competent there and natural up front, but his best role is on the left wing. Very good pace and acceleration, 27 years old. Not the best technicals or mentals, maybe someone we might have to get rid of, as he is on £500 a week. That's quite a lot. Maybe not. Actually, what's the wage? Who's like the biggest earner? What are we looking at wage? Yeah, 500 is the biggest earner, so we might have to get rid of a couple of people that are on big wages. If we just if we just go back there to reports and go back to ability. Moving on, we got Brett Johnson here, centre back. Pretty good stats, good jumping reach, 2.5-star, getting on a bit now, 31 years old, so his physicals will begin to decline, but yeah, it looks like a solid guy. Again, we've got quite a few centre backs, so it might be someone we could get rid of, as I think he was one of the people on £500 a week. No, 450, but still quite high. Contracts. Are all these people sort of running out now? Okay, there's a couple of people that have got contracts to a little bit further, so yeah, obviously this youth guy. But yeah, there's about 4 people here, so it's going to be annoying. Bangura, if we have to get rid of him, we're probably going to have to sell him for like £0 or whatever, because he's got a big contract. But yeah, a lot of players are going to have to sort of be quick and sign up if we want to actually keep them. But yeah, go back to reports. This is going to be a big episode because we've sort of had the 2 games and then this, but I think it's important to get to grips with the squad. Scott Donnelly was, I think, next. Advanced playmaker, can play in a variety of midfield positions. Wow, he has amazing technicals, passing technique, first touch. Looks like a great player. 2.5-star, I think that should be a bit higher really, and good free kicks as well, so that's good to see. Looks like a very decent player, Scott Donnelly. Next up, we've got Joe Wright, a goalkeeper. Looks very good. Tendency punch 19. I don't know whether that's the best stat to have 19 on, but yeah, reflexes 15, good. Handling 13, one-on-ones 10. I don't know about that being high. Positioning again, very good though. Looks like a very decent goalkeeper, but star rating being a bit mean to him there. 27 years old, looks like a decent player. Yada Mando up next, another centre back, 2-star this one, but again, very good stats. The star ratings are being a bit mean to some of these guys. Looks like a decent player. And finally, Kevin Griffiths in goal. He's just a 16-year-old youth prospect. I'm probably going to get rid of him at the earliest opportunity, as he doesn't look particularly good. Although 13 reflexes, 13 handling, not too bad. Apologise if you can hear the phone ring, but I'm actually going to wrap up the episode, guys. Now we're going to join you at the first game of the season for Margate. So yeah, I'll see you guys with that one. I'm going to have to do a lot of sort of contract extensions and transfer business. But yeah, I will see you guys for that. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you have, smash the like button. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. I've been the FM Gaffer, and I'll see you guys next time.